midfield and frustrated Kelly Smith and won a lot of balls in there, and it was just gave us a lot of energy in the middle of the park, so it was good for her to get rewarded.
Thoughts on the game in general?
I think Boston put us under a lot of pressure in the counterattack and with a direct style. I think our possession wasn't as good as it should have been, and we were a little too impatient in the first 20 minutes. And we were just giving them the ball back, and we weren't really stringing any passes together in their half and getting it to our wide forwards to take them on 1v1. So it wasn't good enough in the first half by any means, and literally we could have, would have, should have been down 2-0. I mean, they had 2 crossbars, and we coughed the ball up to Kelly Smith in the middle of the park where she's most dangerous. So we were fortunate not to be down at halftime. But still to go down a goal and fight back and get the tie and then get the winner was good for our team morale.
Were you surprised that one went in left your foot?
Carolyn's?
The game winner.
Yeah, it wasn't traveling that fast, but it was well placed. I mean, just inside the post. So I wasn't surprised, but happy.
You're at this point in the season now where the national team players won't be around for a while. Does it make tonight a little bit of kind of a strange night for the team that the key players are going away for a while?
I don't think so. We're built a little bit differently with just having Tobin and Heather, and they haven't been coming in like Boston's players and making up their 3 of the 4 of their back line. So I think it's really difficult with defenders. With those two, they're going to work and they're going to accept their role, and we've kind of eased them into the lineup. We haven't been to the point where we have to throw them out there and have them carry the team. So it's great to send them off with a victory, and hopefully it carries over for the U.S. team in Germany.
Speaking of defenders, Anita seems completely back to her own form.
She's great. She's been our best back there, and Carrie Dew's done well next to her, stepping with their target player. She did well tonight, and Kendall's really added some bite and leadership and in the back on the other side. So it's been good. It's slowly coming together back there. It's still there's still times where you wonder how'd that player get free. I mean, particularly in the first half on some set plays and stuff where I wasn't happy with the marking.
On their back line, do you think that your speed was able to get to them a little bit, especially once Aniola came in?
Well, I think any forces teams to drop off, and she's still good with the ball. She holds it up for us, and combined with the dangerous players we have in midfield. So, yeah, I don't know how worried they were about it, but it pushed their line back, and they couldn't afford to play a real high line because it was going to give away the space. And Teresa's ball to any on her goal was just perfect, and it was perfectly textured where I didn't run onto it. And I'm really glad she's on the scoring sheet. She's getting really frustrated.
Any chance you know offhand who had the second ball before Therese?
No. Have to check it on video. Might have been Brittany Taylor.
Can you talk a little about the goalkeeping Branham for the second week in a row?
Well, I think it's a complex decision to make, and it's how the team plays for the goalkeeper. It's the result. Do they make the saves? Do they make mistakes? And then how they look at training. It's been a toss-up up until now, and Jenny had a good game last and got the result in the shutout last game, and she's and KB's still in a little bit of a funk. She hasn't quite returned to her form and get her confidence back. So it's tough to change a goalkeeper after a win. And I know Jenny's got a history here in this place of getting results, so it's you kind of ride the hot goalkeeper.
Coach, a lot of speak about momentum coming into this week off the 3-0 win. What about this week? What kind of momentum do you think you can build off of the come from behind, and then also getting the result in the 88th and actually fighting to the finish?
Well, coming from behind and getting the come from behind win in that late of the game is just huge for our confidence, because now we realize we can come back from a deficit, and the momentum is a real huge thing. You got to win your home games in this league, and going against Boston with 2 games in hand and them being ahead of us in the standing, I think we're with this result we pull even with them in points, and we've got a couple of games in hand, so it's huge momentum, and we're looking to build off what we've done the last couple of weeks, and now we've got games every week, so it's really important time to be having good momentum.
Anything on Adriana?
I think she dislocated her elbow. It was pretty nasty, and she really was in a lot of pain and couldn't communicate too well. But the doctor said it was dislocated. So
is that just because of the language barrier?
I think so. And plus, when you're a little bit in shock, it's hard to translate.
Did she stub on the ball and fall
She
down?
slipped on the ball, and someone said as she went down, she planted her arm, and someone hit her with their knee, so popped it out. And she's, I don't know how long she'll be out. Hopefully, it's a situation like Rondo where she's back in a week.
She's gonna come back in tonight. Right?
Yeah, I don't know. She was in a lot of pain, so yeah. But it was hard. I think the team weathered the shock pretty well, and in situations like that, sometimes the team gets down, and the other team takes advantage of it.